Okay, Paris, we're about half a year after your surgery with me. And I would like to ask you a few questions.
Mhm.
The first one is, which problems did you have that made you decide to have an FFS?
Well, I wanted to look more feminine and I wanted to be more confident.
Mm-hmm.
And, before, every time I went out, I was putting makeup on. So I didn't want to do that. I wanted to feel free to go without the makeup.
Yeah. And what was the reason you came to us for that surgery?
Well, because you are a very experienced surgeon, and I read a lot of positive opinions about your practice on the internet.
And that's why.
Well, yeah, that's basically it.
And then the effect the surgery brought you, what do you think of it?
No, I love it. I love it. For me, it's great. I love my new face. I finally feel confident enough to go out without putting the makeup on, and yeah, I love it.
And you're passing? Do you have any-
Yes, yeah, I'm totally passing. Like
Never a problem.
100%, never. Never.
Fantastic. Wow.
Never. Like my friends say, I look even more feminine than born females. So, I guess there is
You
something
do,
in
eh?
it.
Yeah. Could you tell us something about your stay in our guest house?
I love it, like I felt very comfortable there, and there was a permanent person who was looking after the patients, which I think is very good because after the surgery, it's not easy after the surgery, so it's very good to have someone that is there and looking after patients.
Yeah.
Because I did also research. You weren't the only doctor I considered, and the rest of the surgeries they did not offer the place in their clinic, but I would have to book the hotel. So aftercare wouldn't be that good. But with your practice, aftercare is perfect. I absolutely love this.
Thank you. Could you say something about pain, for example? Have you been in pain?
The pain was, I would compare it to very mild headache. So it wasn't bad. The pain wasn't bad at all.
No.
So I had the worst headaches.
Yeah. And were you very swollen?
I would say, like I think two nights after the surgery, I felt like my lips, because I got injections there, they become bigger and more swollen. But I wouldn't say it was very swollen. I mean, of course, there was swelling, but I wouldn't say it was like a huge swelling.
Yeah. And how many weeks did it take before you could say, now it looks okay and I feel comfortable going out?
I think like about a month.
1 month, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You were telling us something about your experience before that. It was, the lack of energy and...
Oh yeah, so the only bad thing like after surgery that I felt was, it wasn't a pain, but it was lack of energy. I felt constantly tired. So it kept me for about like 3-4 weeks.
Yeah.
But I think it's normal after such a big surgery.
Yeah. If you could give yourself, as you were before the surgery, an advice, would you have one? And what would the advice be?
Like you mean regarding the surgery?
Whatever.
The only thing I could perhaps do my nose job and Adam's apple on like separately. I could wait few weeks. Because the first few hours after the surgery was quite difficult, because when you have a nose job, you've got something in your nose, you cannot breathe properly, and with Adam's apple removal, the throat feels like it's swollen, it's hard to swallow saliva. So, but it's like, I think after one night, it's much better. but that's the only thing I could do separately. I could do either like nose job and Adam's apple separately. I wouldn't do it together. So that's the only thing. But the rest, you know, I could do it all at one go.
Okay. If someone who's interested in having surgery in our clinic would like to talk to you by email, would that be okay for you?
Yeah, yeah.
That's very nice. Well, Paris, thank you for the interview. Congratulations on the result.
Thank you.